Hello, this is Miss Mary from Lady Luck Tarot, and today's reading is going to be on Common and Tiffany Haddish. And today we're going to find out like what, who, how did this, what, I don't know, how did this connection get together? And I mean, they make a nice couple. I don't know. I don't like Common like that or anything like that, but I just don't see, I don't know. I just don't see that oomph to them for some reason. I don't know how to explain it, but we're going to find out what's going on. So, let me shuffle the cards. So today, I'm going to use maybe 2 or 3 different decks. I don't know. It depends. Let me see. This is the Rider-Waite deck. This is a classic deck. And I have these, the Amira Love Oracle cards. So, let's see. I think I'm going to use it. And then I also have playing cards. Okay. The Spirit says we're going to start with these. Let's try these. So I'm going to spray my hands with some Florida water. Okay. Common and Tiffany Haddish. What is the real deal? Why are they... I mean, what made this happen? Let's find out. Because you know Common gets around. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the reason why they're together is because working environments permit them to be together, like award shows or movies or different things like that permits them to be around each other, so they kind of got to know each other during these times. Okay, so Common is the type of person that always has to have a woman. Like, you have people like that. Like, you have some women that always have to have a boyfriend. Like, they can't be by themselves. If they break up with somebody, they always have to have somebody. That's the type of dude he is. He always has to have, like, a girlfriend or something. So, when he broke up with the other woman, what was her name? She was that news reporter. I can't think of her name, but when he broke up with her, he didn't want to be by himself. So that's where Tiffany came in. Okay. So if you see them real chummy, if you see the pictures they take together, they're not really lovey-dovey. Just, if you get a chance, just go Google and look at the images of them together, and you don't really see that loving kind of connection. It's more of a friendship, actually. She's the one that he can confide in. And that's what he likes about her. But also, you see this card is controlling. He's not controlling, but he's there to monitor her career some kind of way. He's there for a reason, but there's no, it's not like a whirlwind love affair. Oh yeah. Okay, so they have they're together because they have something to learn from each other. There's something that they have to learn, and especially in her case, there's something that she has to learn from him. So this isn't really going to last too long because you know how he moves. His heart is not really with her anyway, it's still with that other woman. And I wouldn't be surprised if later on you hear like they've been spotted out somewhere together or on a vacation together or something like that, even though she's with somebody else. It's just something about that woman. Angela Rye, that's her name. And he still keeps in contact with her too. Now it looks like she might be getting a marriage proposal, and it might be from him as well, but it looks like that other man might want to marry her as well. So, but even though she has this other man, those two still have something. They just have that connection. Oh yeah. With Angela and him, they were like, you see the passion card, passion. You see they had fun, they dated. Um, you know, they were kind of like, she's pretty much the one for him, actually. I hate to say it. So let's, now I don't mean to stray off into Angela, but it's what the spirits guide me to. So we're going to get back to Tiffany. Yeah, she is more for him. Angela Rye is more for Common than Tiffany. Okay. So now we're going to use a different deck. So that's just right off the top. Okay, we'll use the Rider-Waite. Tiffany Haddish, and Common. Tiffany Haddish, and Common. I mean, how does she feel about him? And let's see what Tiffany is thinking. Tiffany is not really, she doesn't really care about the romantic aspect of this relationship, and that's only because she has a lot of problems as far as her contracts and the financial aspect of things. And then another thing she has a lot of people who are pretty much stabbing her in the back. She really doesn't have like a lot of friends. Like, she has people that are around her that has to work around her, but to say that they're really her friends or really on her team, no, she doesn't. She really doesn't have an ally. That's what it is. She doesn't have like somebody who's on her side. So he's like coming to the rescue as far as that is concerned, because he does care in that aspect. Okay, she's there to learn something from him, and he's there to learn something from her, and I think I said that before. um so, and I'm relaying what the spirits are relaying to me. So if you hear me repeat stuff, is that's because what the spirit says. So they're there to learn from each other, and it looks like he's going to teach her a lot of things business wise as far as contracts and money is concerned. And she wants to get into producing and that type of thing. And being that Common been around the block, he knows the music industry, he knows the film industry and that kind of a thing. He can really help her. He's going to help her gain more friends in the business. Let me move these cards so you can see. And him being with her is going to be very valuable for her, because then she's going to know how to move with the people in the industry, because the difference is she's not used to those kind of people. Those people that are around them are like fake and phony, and they'll smile with you and really put the knife in your back, and she doesn't know how to tell who is who, because she is more or less, she's like straight up, what you see is what you get. And a lot of people can't deal with that in that industry, so they kind of resent her. So there's a lot of, see, a lot of enemies. Yeah, this love affair between those two is not really going to last too long, only because there's going to be other women, like this always happens. There's always going to be other women in the picture trying to interfere some kind of way, and sometimes they may look at her and say, well, she doesn't look better than me. You know how competitive women are. They think because they look better that they are better, but that's not necessarily the case. But in her eyes, it's not, like I said, it's not between these two, it's not no hot and heavy love affair. Not at all. It's just business, helping each other out with a little, they get it in, whatever, but it's not like no passionate type of affair. Okay. So I want to know what is going to be the outcome of this. Like, what is going to be the outcome of Common and Tiffany Haddish? Well, this right here is just telling it as it is, death, which means endings. I mean, and it's just a short-lived type of thing. Um, the bottom line is this: it's there for a purpose. They're together for a purpose, and nothing else. It's not gonna be marriage or some hot and heavy type of thing. But she's happy that she's going to have more allies. She's going to have more people that like her. Because, you could be famous and, you could smile for the world, but sometimes you could be by yourself. It's like you think you have a whole bunch of people that love you, but when you really get down to it, it's just like you're all alone. That's kind of like, that's what she's going through. But it looks like, too, it looks like some things overseas. They're going to be doing some business deals overseas as well, too. I see the two of them maybe teaming up in some movies or something. I don't know if they did any together. They might have already. I don't know. But if they have one together, they're going to do more, or they're going to do more in that aspect. The sexual part, is, and I'm not even in the bed with them, but the spirit just, it's. You ever like sleep with somebody and you think it's gonna be good, and then when you get it, it's like like that. It's kind of like that with them. They're not sexually compatible at all. Um, Later on, there's gonna be another film that she's gonna do, and it's gonna do pretty good, pretty good in the box office. But she has to clear off them enemies because there's a lot of them there. So, um, she's got a lot of work to do. She does. She does. So, Common's heart is still with that Angela Rye chick. And I don't know. It just this reading and turn to them too. It's just weird. Let's just check them out. Cause I got a feeling they might even get back together for the 20th time. This right here, Two of Hearts. That's it. The spirit tells me that something, I don't know what it is. I don't know if later on they're going to get back together or they're going to be seen somewhere or something. But his heart is with that woman, not this one. This is just strictly business. This is just like friendship. He's there to help her. So, this concludes the reading between Tiffany Haddish and Common. And I hope you guys enjoy, and please subscribe. Like I said, for the millionth time, I'm new, and I enjoy doing readings. I've been doing these readings for years. So, yeah. And check back with me because I'm going to be putting more videos up. Alright, I'll see you soon.